The BJP has upped the ante and raised the pitch against the Gandhi family after AgustaWestland middleman, currently in Indian custody, Michel, allegedly said in his confession, BJP President Amit Shah has launched a blistering attack on the Congress over Michel allegedly naming a Mrs Gandhi. Amit Shah raised the question over Michel, passing a note in question related to Mrs Gandhi to his lawyer, hinting that his expulsion from the party remains a sham. Shah also accused the Gandhis of using Michel's lawyer as a messenger between them and the alleged middleman. The BJP has also alleged that the UPA government didn't blacklist AgustaWestland back in 2013. The BJP's counterclaim comes after Congress spokesperson Randeep Singh Surjewala said on Sunday that the UPA had blacklisted the company and Modi had reversed this action. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate told the Patiala House Court on Saturday that Michel named a Mrs Gandhi in his interrogation and also spoke about the son of the Italian lady, quote unquote, during the interrogation.
तो इंडिया क्लेम कर रही है कि नहीं, हमने तो उसको ब्लैकलिस्टेड ही रखा है।
उस पे स्टैंड क्लियर कर दिया पार्टी।
तो इंडिया क्लेम कर रही है कि नहीं, हमने तो उसको ब्लैकलिस्टेड ही रखा है।
उस पे स्टैंड क्लियर कर दिया पार्टी।
During my time, this procurement of AgustaWestland took place. I would like to say categorically, Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi has never shown any interest or never interfered in the AgustaWestland deal.
ये क्या है, ये खुद ही चोरी कर रहे हैं और एक चोर अपने को बचाने के लिए दूसरों को चोर कह रहा है। ये सब चीजें जो हैं कर रहे हैं, ये कांग्रेस को बदनाम करने के लिए। चुनाव आ रहे हैं, उनके खिलाफ राफेल का बहुत बड़ा घोटाले का एक एलिगेशन है, उसको छिपाने के लिए ये सारी बातें कर रहे हैं।
मिशेलनी आपल्या वकिलांना एक क्वेश्चनर पास ऑन करण्याचा प्रयत्न केला आणि त्याच्या माध्यमातून मिसेस गांधींच्या संदर्भात मला विचारलेल्या प्रश्नांची उत्तर मी काय देऊ, अशा प्रकारचं तो पत्र त्यांनी आपल्या वकिलांना दिलं। आता जर याच्यामध्ये मिसेस गांधींची काही इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट नसेल, अजून राहुल गांधींची इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट नसेल, तर मग अशा प्रकारचं पत्र त्यांनी वकिलांना देण्याचं कारण काय? वकिलांकडून त्याची माहिती मागवण्याचं कारण काय?
Earlier, the Congress trained its guns on the BJP and the Enforcement Directorate for playing politics at the Prime Minister's instructions. Listen.
ED has become an embarrassing disaster. But let me say, even ED cannot change the exit date and fate of Modi government. Nor can they hide or put a lid over the collusion and connivance and conspiratorial partnership between Modi government and AgustaWestland.
We're going to hear a lot of he said, she said in the AgustaWestland investigation, especially as far as testimony is concerned. The most interesting recent flashpoint has been the claim that Michel has taken the name of a Mrs Gandhi and the son of an Italian lady and things like that. There's been a huge fight on social media as well with Mrs Gandhi chore head trending for a large part of the weekend. I want to go across now to India Today's Kumar, who's not only one of the journalists who's interviewed Michel before he was arrested, but also had access to a variety of documents that have had these mysterious mentions of Mrs Gandhi, etc. Ankit, make sense of it for us. Who is this Mrs Gandhi that Michel is referring to, and at what stage are the investigations right now?
Well, Shiv, the Mrs Gandhi that we are talking about, or the BJP president today talked about, is this Mrs Gandhi comes from a fax written by Michel. The fax was written on 15th of March 2008 to Peter Hollett. Peter Hollett was then the chief of sales of AgustaWestland South Asia region. Christian Michel was trying to, what we are given to understand is that Christian Michel was trying to point out the name of important people in the then UPA era who could, in fact, in his opinion, influence the deal. This is what Christian Michel told the Italian prosecutors. Remember, this document was seized by a prosecutor, Italian prosecutor named PM Fosco. Fosco submitted this document before a court, a trial court in Italy. So we don't know what Christian Michel's stand right now on this note is, but what his lawyers told to Italian court is that this was a note purely based on the power structure of Indian system, who was controlling Indian system. And remember, Mrs Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi was also an SPG protectee, and hence she was a potential would-be user for AgustaWestland choppers. So the it's also important to mention here, as Shiv, is that the reference of Mrs Gandhi is made only once in a 1,000 long prosecution complaint. There is no other reference to Mrs Gandhi. Also, the infamous budget sheets that we talk about. There is no reference of Mrs Gandhi in the budget sheets. The most controversial part that is mentioned in the budget sheet is FAM, which is believed to related to a family, and AP. So in budget sheet, there is no reference to Mrs Gandhi. The only reference to Mrs Gandhi is this fax written on March 15, 2008 by Christian Michel to the then head of AgustaWestland South Asia, Peter Hollett, and he specifically named the other people. This includes Prime Minister's name, this includes Ahmed Patel's name, this includes Pranab Mukherjee's name. These were all important information people in the UPA era. So what we are given to understand is that Christian Michel has told investigative agencies that this Mrs Gandhi is indeed Sonia Gandhi, but this is in no way signifies that he has personal rapport or personal relationship or personal meetings with Mrs Gandhi, with Sonia Gandhi, and this is in no way any kind of implication.
Understood.
Or any kind of
so he's basically saying that the mention is of Sonia Gandhi herself, but by no means does it mean that he's implicating her as having a relation with him or being a recipient of any money or influencing the deal in any manner. It's just one more layer of information that's been brought out from these documents. Thanks very much, Ankit. We've got some breaking news coming in now. Moving on now, the Indian Army has foiled a major infiltration bid by a Pakistan Army border action team. That's basically a hybrid team of Pakistan Army commandos as well as terrorists. Two Pakistan Army commandos who tried to intrude into India from Pakistan have been killed in Jammu and Kashmir's Naugam sector. The exchange of fire between the intruders and forces continued through the night, after which the two Pakistan Army commandos were successfully eliminated by the Indian Army. Their bodies have been recovered now. One of them has been identified as Special Services Group Commando Nayak Anwar. The intruders were wearing Pakistan uniforms and carrying arms with Pakistani markings. They were backed by heavy fire coming from Pakistan's border action team posts. The army continues to keep a strict vigil along the line of control as searches are still underway in the area. 2 improvised explosive devices, 2 pistols, an AK-47, 14 hand grenades and some bottles of petrol were seized from the intruders who were planning a possible Uri-style attack on an Indian Army establishment. The incident comes a day after an army unit was attacked by suspected terrorists near Jammu's Samba sector. Executive Editor Gaurav Sawant live with us. Gaurav, a border action team raid attempt, obviously, with these two commandos who've been eliminated. Tell us more about what we know. Apparently, one of them has been identified as Nayak Anwar of the Special Services Group.
Shiv, you're spot on. So on New Year's Eve, Pakistan's plan was to target an Indian Army location quite like Uri in 2016. The fact that they were carrying incendiaries, petrol bottles, perhaps set camps on fire and then open indiscriminate fire targeting our security forces, our army. It was an alert patrol that spotted this infiltration and immediately retaliated, and there was immense fire that was brought down not just on this group, but also on the Pakistani posts, and Pakistan's complicity clear, Shiv. There were 2 Pakistani posts that were giving cover fire to these terrorists and to the Pakistan Army commandos who were trying to infiltrate using mortars, using rocket launchers. Both those posts have been targeted, and Shiv, you well know, in the past about 15 days, there has been a spike in action along the line of control, especially north of Pir Panjal, in the Kashmir area, where we've lost 2 of our JCOs, you'd recall, of 2-8 Gorkhas.
Yes.
They were killed by a Pakistani sniper fire. That was in retaliation to an Indian Army fire assault on a Pakistani post where they lost a high-value target and another high-value target was injured. So there has been a spike along the line of control, which is likely to remain over the next several weeks.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, Gaurav, for getting us the very latest on that activity in the line of control, likely to continue until the harshest winter months actually set in towards late January. Well, Imran Khan's Naya Pakistan continues to expose itself on the terror front. In these shocking pictures, none other than the Pakistan Army can be seen hobnobbing with terrorists in Waziristan. Head of banned terror outfit ASWJ Maulana Ahmad Ludhianvi and specially designated global terrorist Fazlur Rahman Khalil visited North Waziristan at the invitation of the Pakistan Army. Khalil is an ex-ally of Osama bin Laden, who, as you know, was finally hunted down and killed in 2011 on Pakistani soil. This man is also linked to the Al-Qaeda. Ludhianvi is also the joint secretary of the Defy Pakistan Council, of which 2611 mastermind Hafiz Mohammad Saeed is a prominent member. These new revelations are once again proof of how Pakistan continues to support and mainstream its terrorists. And the big development here in India, after being awarded a life sentence in the 1984 anti-Sikh massacre case, Congress leader Sajjan Kumar, an anti-Sikh riots convict, has finally surrendered before a Delhi court. He will now be lodged in barrack number 14 of Mandoli jail, even though his counsel has requested for him to be kept in Tihar. The former Congress leader had put in a request for a separate jail, citing security issues. Remember, Sajjan Kumar was convicted by the Delhi High Court on 17th of this month. Kumar had run out of legal options to evade prison after the Delhi High Court rejected his plea to extend the deadline for his surrender. Former MLA Mahendra Yadav and former Congress councillor Balwan Khokar's brother Krishan Khokar, who were convicted for rioting, arson and promoting enmity in 1984 riots, have also surrendered.
आज हमें इस बात की तसल्ली हुई है कि 34 साल बाद ही सही, लेकिन आज से सज्जन कुमार एक तिहाड़ जेल के कैदी के रूप में पहचाना जाएगा और आज कांग्रेस की हार हुई है और देश के सिखों की जीत हुई है, इंसाफ पसंद लोगों की जीत हुई है। 34 साल तक उसको बचाने की कोशिश की, पर अंत में कांग्रेस उसको आज चाहकर भी बचा नहीं पाई।
ਇਹ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਛਾਤੀ ਤਾਣ ਕੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਹਜ਼ਾਰਾਂ ਕਤਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਚੌੜਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਸੀ, दर्द आ रहा सी। 34 साल हज़ारा लोग मर गए, बच्चे मर गए, औरतां मर गई, पर किसी ने सुनी ना। सड़कों भी रुल गए लोग, कोर्टां भी रुल गए लोग। तो अज वो बंदे नूं जेल जांदा देखना चाहता सी मैं, भी उन्होंने देखा। अज ये एहसास हो गया मैनूं, सानूं सारी सिख कौम नूं, सारे लोगों नूं, कि ये देश दे विच देर हो सकती है, अंधेर नहीं हो सकता।
Straight across to Abhishek Anand for more on this. Abhishek, take us through where things are at right now. Sajjan Kumar is lodged in Mandoli jail. His counsel had requested that he be lodged in Tihar jail. What happens next?
There were two requests made by the counsel of Mr. Kumar in the Karkaduma court today. One was he must be transported in a separate van, citing security reasons, and another was he must be sent to Tihar prison, another citing security reasons. So one demand was made, he was provided a separate bus, but since Mandoli prison was the choice of the jail officer, he was shifted to Mandoli jail. Now let me put through the politics also, Shiv. The Sikh Morcha of Delhi BJP is going to celebrate the judgment. So now it has taken a political turn since the order was passed by the High Court. The BJP was trying to claim the onus of the judgment, and now the Sikh Morcha is going to do a firecracker show in Delhi between 6:30 and 6:45 today.
Okay,
over to
so
you, Shiv.
Political posturing going to continue, but you know, nobody can blame the community, considering that Sajjan Kumar had really become the face of the 1984 anti-Sikh massacre. So for many families, many activists, many lawyers, the day that Sajjan Kumar finally enters jail has huge, enormous, unimaginable symbolism, but especially the families. Meanwhile, just 30 minutes after the Triple Talaq bill was tabled in the Rajya Sabha, and just as the law minister began speaking, the House was adjourned till January the 2nd. This as both the opposition and the centre failed to come to a consensus on discussing the bill. The opposition stuck to its demand of sending the bill to a joint select committee for scrutiny, while the government sought a discussion on the bill. Earlier in a crucial meeting, 12 opposition parties, including the Congress, NCP, TDP, JDS, CPI, CPM, Trinamool, AIA-DMK and Aam Aadmi Party, among others, signed a resolution seeking a special committee for the bill. As of now, the Triple Talaq bill enjoys support from BJP allies, the Akali Dal, Shiv Sena and RPI. It also enjoys support from smaller parties like the NPF and Sikkim Democratic Front. This amid a setback from the JDU, who abstained from voting.
बिल पहले स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को जाना चाहिए, और अगर स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को नहीं गया फिर सिलेक्ट कमेटी को जाना चाहिए। लेकिन इस सरकार ने उस परंपरा को तोड़ा है और ये बिलडोज करती है दोनों हाउसेस में बिल पास करते, ना उस हाउस में स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को भेजती है, और यहां हमें हर वक्त विपक्ष को लड़ाई लड़ना पड़ती है कि इसको सिलेक्ट कमेटी में भेजो।
सर, सरकार की ओर से इस बिल पर हम पूरी चर्चा करने तैयार हैं। ये मामला इंसानियत का है, मानवीयता का है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले के बावजूद कल तक 3 तलाक हो रहा है। कल ये सबूतों को दिखाएंगे। मेरा खाली कहना ये है कि अगर इनका कोई सुझाव है तो हम सुनने को तैयार हैं, लेकिन ये बिल को लटकाए नहीं, बहस को तैयार है। जो इनके सुझाव होंगे हम तैयार हैं।
The debate continued outside Parliament as well. Lots of political reactions coming in. Take a look.
There are 6 members of the AIA-DMK. They claim to stop the House. There were 37 members of the AIA-DMK in the Lok Sabha. And they did not stop the Lok Sabha from discussing the bill. When it comes to Rajya Sabha, why are they stopping discussion of our resolution as well as the bill? It's obviously a match has been fixed between the BJP and the AIA-DMK.
I will request all the political parties to give 33% reservation to women. In Bengal, 50% we have the reservation in Panchayat area and the municipality area also. I'll plead for them. We want that socio-economic development of the women. Women should not get any injustice, that we do agree 100%. But if there is a politics with the religion's attitude, then there must be some views, and there I think the Rajya Sabha member and Lok Sabha member, they are capable to tackle the situation. If you want to give a justice to your women, you cannot give injustice to others.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.